I mean, are you sure that's going to work? I mean, you gotta factor in the equation. Earth's gravity, the coefficient. I just don't know. It's not gonna be stable enough. Maybe, but...
Mark!
Oh. Hey, Joseph.
Busy working, I see.
Yes, I'm trying to figure out this equation. It's very crucial to the project, and these are very difficult calculations.
You know, why not let somebody else give it a try? You've obviously been working a while, why not take a break?
And sabotage all the work that I've done up to this point? Yeah, no thanks.
You're not sabotaging your work by letting people help you, Mark. Think of it as a joint operation. Look, the only way this project will get off its feet is if you work with your fellow scientists.
Gabriel sent you, didn't he?
That doesn't matter, Mark. Look, the only thing that matters is this project.
Look, Joseph, I don't need to work with other people. The mechanical divisions are doing their part, and I'm doing mine. So please, if you would just leave me to my work.
All right, just think about it, all right? Goodbye, Mark.
He's hiding something. You should find out what.
How am I supposed to do that? Besides, we have work to do.
Work can wait. He's presumably going to meet with Gabriel right now. You have a tight window, but you can make it. He told you the combination to his garage in case of emergency, right?
Yes.
Then go.
Hello. To any authorities listening to this, my name is Dr. Joseph Franklin. I am recording this to bring forward information regarding a top-secret government project that could very well determine the fate of this city, our country, and quite possibly the very planet we stand upon. The public needs to know about what we've done here, what we were planning to do. Numerous lives have been impacted by the ambition of a group of people committed to furthering some grandiose delusion in the name of science. Project Gateway was the brainchild of Gabriel Augustine, an astrophysicist hell-bent on changing the world, and, to his credit, he came quite close. Gateway was based on a theorem proposed by two college students in a joint thesis, Mark and Amelia Stevenson. By building a machine, Gateway would essentially form an artificial black hole, leading to the creation of a wormhole, and, in turn, opening endless possibilities for the human race. At least that's what Gabriel offered me when he requested that I join the project. Well, that, and a very large sum of money. when you mature and you realize that there are certain things that need to be done in order to survive. Look, I won't try to justify my actions moving forward, just understand that I had my reasons. This project eventually culminated in a single night, the first test of the machine. Upon activation, the engineers lost control of the black hole, resulting in billions of dollars of damages and... Look, in an attempt to stop the machine, our lead engineer entered the test chamber to stabilize the black hole. Look, there was nothing she could have done, but in the end there was no stopping her. This project resulted in the death of Amelia Stevenson. And so a cover-up operation ensued, led by Gabriel and myself. Her body was recovered and sent to a coroner for examination and eventual destruction. Look, Gabriel attempted to revive the project, this time codenamed Project Keystone. He selected Mark as the lead researcher this time, placing an extremely dangerous person in control of world-ending equipment. Look, I feel immense shame for what I did, but that is not the only crack in the already crumbling exterior of Project Gateway. It is no coincidence that Mark and Amelia moved to the very city that housed the project. Gabriel created a fake job offering from an engineering firm intended to provide an opportunity for a recently graduated Amelia Stevenson, and she took the bait. Look, Gabriel knew the risks associated with Mark's schizophrenia, so we kept him in the dark. My role was the messenger. Amelia needed to find somebody to help Mark, and I, being the only therapist within 50 miles of here, was the clear choice. And in the end, it was my suggestion that led to Amelia's involvement with the project. I was the one that put her in that goddamn control room. Gabriel's ambition and my desperation caused the death of a very promising individual. I have no excuse for what I or any of my colleagues have done. And to any authorities, please have this released to the public as soon as possible. To Gabriel, I apologize for going behind your back like this, but it took 2 years, a person's death, and the eventual loss in government funding to make you realize what you were doing wasn't a good idea, and it was morally ambiguous at best. And to Mark, I am immensely sorry for what I have done to you and your wife. I never wanted you to be involved. I understand you must hate me, but I had to do what was necessary. For my family.
Mark, it's time.
I understand. Let's go.